from Madame Piano channel. This is the second video about Tritone Substitution. If you haven't watched the first one, please check it out and come back here. In this video, I will show you the wrong examples of Tritone Substitution and explain to you why it doesn't work and how to know when you can use it and when you cannot. Okay, let's get started. First example is Misty. This dominant seventh, E flat 7, resolves to its tonic, which is A flat major 7. So you might wanna do tritone substitution here and replace E flat 7 with A7, which is tritone substitute chord. So I will try with A7. Did you hear that? It doesn't sound good. Why? Because of this melody note, C, which is sharp 9 of A7. That's why. If this A7 with C on top resolves to D major 7 or D minor 7 as a primary dominant, it sounds good. But if it resolves to half step down as a substitute dominant, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't work. Because tritone substitute chords have available tensions 9, sharp 11, and 13. It should be natural 9 and natural 13. But this is sharp 9. That's why it doesn't work. But you can still use A7 when melody comes to G. So here stay with E flat 7 and A7 here. So you can use primary dominant and substitute dominant both. So why this G works with A7? Because it's part of A7 chord. Or you can also use A7 when melody comes to E flat. It's even better because this melody note E flat is sharp 11 of A7. So A7, as I said, 9, sharp 11, 13 are the available tensions for tritone substitute chord. This sharp 11 is the characteristic tension. So you must remember all tritone substitute chords have available tensions 9, sharp 11, and 13. It should be natural 9 and natural 13th. So when A7 is as tritone substitute chord, this is 9, sharp 11, 13, which is B major triad. Easy to remember. And it's important to mention that this characteristic tension sharp 11 represents the root of original dominant chord, which is E flat 7 here. See? So, to find out if you can do tritone substitution or not, first look at the melody note and make sure if it's one of those notes, which is tritone substitute chord and its tension 9, sharp 11, and 13. If the melody note is one of those notes, you can do tritone substitution. I mean, you can replace with this chord. You can also find out in this way. When the original dominant is E flat 7, look at E flat altered scale, which is E flat, E, F sharp, G, A, B, D flat, and E flat. This is E flat altered scale. If the melody note is one of those notes, you can go ahead and do tritone substitution. You might wonder why E flat altered scale. It's because tritone substitute chord A7 and its tension 9, sharp 11, 13. When those notes are combined, it becomes E flat altered scale. That's why. You want to see it? So I will put them together. So I will bring these 3 tensions here and play. This is the chord scale of tritone substitute chord. And just simply play from this note, E flat. Same notes. See, this is E flat altered scale. So, tritone substitute chord and its tension, those notes are same as E flat altered scale. By the way, if you are new to altered scale, I will explain to you briefly now. Altered scale is a scale for altered dominant chord. All possible alternations of tensions such as sharp 9, flat 9, sharp 11, and flat 13 are in this scale. For example, if it's C7, C altered scale is the root C, flat 9, D flat, sharp 9, D sharp. Third, E, sharp 11, F sharp, flat 13, A flat, flat 7, B flat, and C. This is C altered scale. Actually, it's easy to visualize on the key. Once you come to the third of the chord, just 4 steps up all the way to C. Okay, let's go to the next example, body and soul. Here, dominant 7th, A flat 7 resolves to its tonic, which is D flat major 7. So you might consider doing tritone substitution here. So let's find out if you can or you cannot. To find out, look at the altered scale of original dominant, and if the melody note is part of the scale, you can do tritone substitution. So original dominant here is A flat 7, and A flat altered scale is A flat, A, B, C, D, E, G flat, A flat. This is A flat altered scale, and melody is B flat, which is not a part of the scale. So the answer is you cannot do tritone substitution here. However, you might want to hear how it sounds, so I will try it anyway with tritone substitute chord, which is D7 instead of A flat 7. sounds strange. When you use tritone substitution, it should sound good. But I understand if you are new to tritone substitution, it's difficult to say good or bad by ear. That's why I gave you the way to find when you can use it or when you cannot. So here, the melody is B flat, which is flat 13 of D7. That's why it doesn't work. I hope you remember by now that tritone substitute chord have available tensions 9, sharp 11, and natural 13. But this was flat 13, that's why it doesn't work. However, actually some musicians use D7 tritone substitute chord here by changing the melody note like this. What I did was simply change the melody from B flat to B, flat 13 to 13 to fit with tritone substitute chord. If so, it sounds good and you can use it. I hope you liked today's lesson, and I hope I made it clear when you can and when you cannot use tritone substitution. This is also important for the bass player to know, because when you use tritone substitution, bass line becomes smooth and nice, but it has to fit with the melody. So always watch the melody to find out if you can use it. Enjoy practicing and see you in the next lesson.